So the good news is that we have delivered on the pledge we made 10 years ago. But the bad news is So the good news is that we have delivered on the pledge we made 10 years ago. But the bad news is that this is not longer enough. That is why NATO allies have agreed to spend at least 2% of GDP on defense. And that is why we have agreed on robust defense plans. We all want this war to end. The quickest way to end the war is to lose it. But that will not bring peace. It will bring Russian occupation. Ukraine has a sovereign democratic right to persist as a sovereign democratic nation. The paradox is that the more weapons for Ukraine we are able to deliver, the more likely it is that we can reach a peace and end to the war. There was no reason to believe that staying another 20 years would have provided a different outcome. So the lesson learned is that the purpose of any future military operation outside NATO territory must be clearly defined, and we must be honest about what we can and what we cannot achieve. We are waiting for a final decision on an invitation for Ukraine to join. The most important thing we can do is to prepare them and to move them so close as possible to NATO membership. And that's exactly what we are doing. We have agreed this big package of working more closely with them to create what we call interoperability, to ensure that the Ukrainian forces are fully interoperable, have the same doctrine standards as NATO. We have agreed the NATO command for providing support to Ukraine. That's also a way to ensure that we are fully coordinated and that we, while we help them to fight the war of today, also prepare for the future defense of Ukraine. We have removed the requirement for membership action plan.
What's your most important advice to Mr. Rutte when you hand over on October 1st?
So I will not give him advice, and especially not publicly. So if he calls me and asks for advice, I will give advice. But I have so big trust and so great trust and confidence in him.